What up? CHADMicDUP. It's been a minute. It's been 2 weeks worth of minutes. It is 11:21 a.m. Arizona time. It is April 1st, 2024. Happy April Fool's Day. Anyway, Harris Heller, Spin Beats. This one's Lights, the album. Thank you, Harris Heller. So, let's talk about why I haven't posted or done anything. I've been doing stuff, but I stopped in my game environment, you boys didn't have any intel on that Panther. Last bit of intel we got was how good this Belgian title takes out that dead Panther commander. Like, I was tanking, man. I was tanking. I take the tank to the control point, and then we take the control point with their tank. And then we tank tanks with their tank, and we tank their tank too. But I've been back playing the game a bit. I'm also not sleeping and in a lot of pain the last couple days, as well as those days when I stopped streaming and recording content. I just kind of pushed through, I don't know. I played the game in the morning, not this morning. I was doing some other stuff, but that and not sleeping. But I play on a Finnish server, my World War II Hell Let Loose game. And Water Time. Water Guy's gonna be like, where's the mug? Hey Water Guy, you're right. But Coffee Guy is gonna be pleased. Actually, that's the end of my coffee. I already reheated the second pot. Because I've been up since not sleeping, so 2 days. I've been up for 2 days. I slept an hour and a half, which doesn't really count on Easter. And then I slept an hour and a half today. I get up at like 6 a.m. and then manage to sleep an hour and a half between like 7:39 or something like that. And then yesterday I got like an hour and a half towards the half evening mark. Half evening, which is when you're halfway into the evening. Or like late afternoon. I don't know. I got an appointment at noon. I've been trying to get this out. I'll go for about half an hour. I think it's a good time. Topics of the day were 2:15, 2:30 marks. I'll save it to 5 minutes. Usually it's 5 to 15 minutes as an intro, and then 5 to 15 as a close. 15-minute topics, but this time I'm gonna do 2.5. Body pain, sleep, Easter. I'll talk about how that wrecks me. I'll talk about a bit about why I haven't posted. I'll talk about selfie stick walking character work, and I've not thought of Wifey much. So it's 3 topics, kind of, sort of. Body pain, sleep, Easter, and why I haven't posted is one topic. The selfie stick walking character stuff. I got a cheapy selfie stick attached to a tripod-y thing, and the tripod collapses. That is the selfie stick. It's a tripod, so that's kind of cool. But I just was playing with it recently last night. And this morning while on my walk, I realized I can do my character work when I get this phone. I'm getting a phone. Maybe, well. If you have family, you're probably on their dental plan, health plan, mental health plan, general health contract plan, phone plan. Also, you don't end up homeless for 20 months because they just take you in. If you have a functional, normal home, and you're probably entirely unaware of the bliss that you have by comparison to my life, and you probably are just ungrateful because of it, because you don't do much about it. Like, act like people like me exist, you do everything, and it doesn't matter. Because we don't have home and family and therefore not health, because we were abused, so we're in terrible health, and that keeps us in poverty and you treat us like crap. It's a topic for a different day. But yeah, you do. You treat us like crap. Yeah, you do. Otherwise, we'd have healthcare and dental care and health welfare system safety nets would actually function as a safety net instead of just having the general middle class and the masses that be yell at us for getting free things. No, you would be active in making sure that those things are beneficial enough that if you live a quality life akin to yours, given the hell we had to go through in our lives, and that you can be grateful and genuine and true to your having just a functional home. Even if there was a divorce, even if there was bad things, and it was a sad thing every 5 years or 10 years, it doesn't compare. If you can admit that your life is worse than others, then you can admit some people's lives are worse than yours. That's the problem with that argument. Oh, you don't know what I've been through. That's the thing, my friend. That's the thing, I don't have to, because some people have still been through worse. If your argument is you've been through things that are bad, your argument is some people have been through worse. And you don't make that second step. You make the step to say what? You don't know me, my guy. Statistically, yeah, I do. I know that as people go through things, some people go through more, and some people go through more than even them. You're gonna admit that you want the worst of all worst of all worst? Maybe you did, I don't know. Am I winning a lottery ticket when I look at you, or are you winning it when you look at me? And then they move the goalpost and change the conversation. Well, it's this, it's that, it's the other. And they can't maintain the same conversation. They can't just admit that they're wrong and grow the F up. But that's not the topic for today. Body pain, sleep, Easter. The importance of gratitude is hard to transition into that. I'm still working it out. This vlog is me working stuff out. I'm going to be doing another content, and that selfie stick walking character is more like happy content. Not on this channel. On the same username though. Different channel. We'll see. I think I have a name for it already. CHADMicDUP on reality. We'll see. Gotta get that phone here. And I don't have a phone plan, so I don't have a phone because I don't have a family that's competent, capable, and non-violent and non-abusive. Anyway. Work has been my life. I don't know what vacation is. My body pain is so insane that it knocks me out of posting for 2 weeks straight. I did what I could. I should be proud of myself. I got old videos still to post. I'll post this video and it'll be number 00 because I don't know what number it actually is. I'll have to change the number later. It's by topic, I guess. Anyway, didn't want to do it grumpy. I don't feel that it's grumpy. It's just true. Some people are generally selfish. How is that grumpy? I don't say, you know, bad things because of it. Just are. Shouldn't I zoom this camera in? Hold on. Can I just like... crop? The camera. Hold on. What? Why didn't I think of this before? Smart man. See, you can just like blow out the sides and meet the frame perspective. I knew that. I know about cropping. It took this long to figure that out. Congratulations that you were here. Mic'd up. God dang. I'm like, wait, why do I have black bars again? It made sense that I was 4:3 for a second or whatever this ratio is. I can just... Oh God. Is my brain really that slow with this kind of stuff? That's okay. That's okay. I don't give up. It's just, you know. Well, I was able to do that much while in severe body pain. So, I don't really want to talk about too much about it. It spiked when I was in the hospital for 2 weeks back 2 months ago. And it hasn't gone down. I wake up and it's intense. And it was already intense. I'm kind of scared I'll have to lose my arms or something for some reason. I feel like my body's deteriorating at the blood level. I'm going to lose my arms. Like, they're going to keep going in pain and the doctor's going to be like, your arms are going to keep getting worse. But you can remove them and be pain-free. At least in your arms. Yeah, no. That's what it feels like. And you might thinking, that's crazy! Okay, explain consciousness. No, cure cancer, because we have cancer actually. And cancer kills millions. Actually, if you're gonna cure something, I'm gonna be selfish on this one. Cure what I have. Fuck cancer. I'm not gonna do the gratitude to no end thing. Everybody else cancer and they'll never know it was me. Because I give my one wish to like cure what I have. So I can enter the selfish person's life and be ungrateful as the average person. Instead of curing cancer, a thing that affects millions and millions, cure something that affects 1 in 10 million people, what I have. Or whatever the actual numbers are. Because what they're thinking it is 1 in 10 million, but we'll find out. Anyway, Grandpa doesn't want to seem grumpy. He's just kind of talking about subjects in a nature which require better wrapping and preface, and different overtones and characterizations for which he's producing content for now, actually, in the form of on my phone. I didn't say smartphone. Grandpa didn't say smartphone. He just said phone. On my phone, I leave audio notes, and I left like a flurry of 5 in this character work dealie while using the selfie stick when we're on the topic number 2 at the 10-minute mark. At the selfie stick level, And I didn't have it with me, but I was thinking I could walk. Because my apartment is, can you see? Can you see? This is what my room looks like too, pretty much. And so I don't have anything. All my money's gone for medical stuff. I don't have decor. You might be thinking, but you could go to this and go to that and go to the other. Okay, but it's good for you and the realization that you have friends and cars and people to help you do that kind of stuff. I've done everything I can. It doesn't work like that for me. Yes, it doesn't. And I could go online too and just say, I'm doing what I can. The point is that I don't have these things. If I just had money, it actually, sometimes money is the root of some problems for a person. And for me, it is the root of many of my problems. Healthcare would help a lot. A vehicle would help me exceptionally. Anyway. And be able to keep up with friends, and since people are generally selfish, if you have money, you can keep up with them, they don't think about it. But just because everything that they want to do, it costs money, and they tell you they can't pay for you. And it's like, it's $15, they can 100% pay for you. But you can't do those things out with them because they want you to drop 15 to 30 every time you hang out. Anyway. Characters talking to each other. Man, the minute more together. You brush your teeth, you brush your teeth. I can't jump between the two to carry the teeth character guys, man, the minute more together. I've been doing that for a minute now, so I can jump into it. The brush my teeth guy. I want to bring him up. I want the practice of jumping into characters while I'm on camera here. It's going to be in person soon enough. And I was walking around doing it. I didn't have my phone while I took my walk because I just didn't. I just wanted to leave it at home.
Content jokes. You should brush your teeth.
You should brush your teeth. I did brush your teeth this morning. I just forgot. I got up late. But I got up late. Brush your teeth. I'm not feeling it. It's going to be too much to try to drag it out. That's okay. I gave it a shot. One little step at a time. I gave it a shot trying to drag it out. I did a man of minutes more character. Brushes his teeth. Does not brush his teeth because it's a man of diminished moral character. So I'm character with the teeth areas. So I'm a man of diminished moral character because I was up all Easter morning, never slept. Up all this morning, never slept because my routine is different. I don't think to get up and brush my teeth because I'm not getting up and washing up. I've been awake the whole time, so my whole schedule. Excuses of friends of the man of diminished moral character. There is only friends. Yeah, well, certainly not you anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna record that one real quick. Excuses of the man of diminished moral characters, only friends. Yeah, well, certainly not you anyway. There you go, nice. Anyway. And that's what I'll be doing for the non-vlog. This is just a vlog to talk for an hour. I'm not promoting this or trying to do anything. I just now figured out that I can uncrop it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, we're moving along fast. Grandpa's working it out. Yeah. The water guy's gonna go nuts. I didn't set up. I set up the mug. I'm running out of water. I'm gonna go mug it. And as always, we don't do editing here, so you can wait for Harris Heller to Harris Heller Stream Beats. This one is Lights, the album. We'll be back. Doesn't seem bad for you. Hey water guy. Wait. There we go. Sorry about that, water guy. Get out of my rhythm, what was I thinking? Man. Anyway. Jumping between characters, I can take a selfie stick and just film myself while I'm walking around because my apartment's this, and other than like filming in my bed, which I don't make that kind of content, but it could be a character talking to himself or whatever. And then this, I don't know what wall I'd be against. like a backdrop behind me or something. I need to like, you know, I don't know where I'm gonna film. I can film outside and outside a dog park, then outside a basketball court. Just holding a basketball and holding the soccer ball, I guess. I got my friend messaging me because of my appointment coming up. I apologize. Okie dokies. I'm good to go. Damn, Harris killing it. Do you think he makes his own music, guys? He's been making his own music for a hot minute. Is that what this is, probably? Seems to be a guy living the life, just kind of like made his own industry or entered an industry where he can make his own career pathway, work independently. He's got his own studio, his own house, gets to have a house. Probably is married or something, has family and kids, and dreams and hope. My model of experimental ballet in the form of love. I knocked him over this morning even, and that means his days is reset. I've not been counting his days, that guy, but this is his pose work here, and he's an experimental ballet, and as long as I do what I can to not knock him over. If I'm eating, it doesn't count, because I might be doing this motion with the... This is a fork. Or this is a knife here. And notice when I cut ham, the poor guy falls over. That doesn't count, that's not fair. The knocking the desk is different. So I gotta get him going for like 10 days might be... I don't know, I've kept them longer than 10 days. It doesn't count the days that I was not at my desk, I don't think. It shouldn't count. Should it count? So it counts those, it's like 17 days or something, I don't know. But, yeah, I bet there's enough love in this world for people like Harris Heller. And myself, I just gotta figure out the job money part. Which isn't necessarily true for love, but it helps, and I don't know. I could definitely support the lady, and there's still situations in America even. I don't know how loud that is. I'm gonna close that sucker. I don't exactly have audio tests for cutting of things outside, so yeah, I don't have audio tests for that, so I don't know. But yeah. Let's see here. Shoot. Should check that as well. I was saying being bad idea, this kind of stuff. Okay, that's a good news. Wow, that was loud apparently. I was in the red on webcam. Sorry guys. I turned webcam from -3 up a little bit to 0.0. Desk audio is at -3 dB. And I checked my audio levels, but I know it's kind of loud. But I'm saying in yellow, and yellow is good. So I don't know. Anyway. You can always just turn down the phone, whatever you're watching on. Money. Because it's hard to like be dating if you're not self-sufficient, and I need health care and I don't have it. I need mental health care. Teeth cost money, and you're not really able to be around people much if you're in the kind of health status that I am. My teeth are getting worse and worse. It's not hard to date when you're like impoverished. You think, but you have an apartment. Yeah, you're the same guy that would say it's also a free apartment as well that I just got for free because I checked the box. I'm lazy. Whatever garbage you want to say. Or maybe you're a Russian bot farm trying to sow dissent, or you just believe the most negative, most extreme position because it's fun to hold those most extreme positions, but by holding them you're usually just being a jackass. You're not holding any position, you're just acting like a jackass. Your extreme position is the same as any other extreme position. The extreme. Most people aren't really in the extreme state, but they aren't doing the thing that helps us in poverty get out of our extreme poverty by advocating for us. They're just ignoring it and being selfish. The average consumer, 25% food waste. Average consumer, $25 to $50 of streaming services they don't want, don't use, but keep them anyway. Another $25 to $50 of streaming services or subscription-based services, I mean, that they don't even know about anymore. They can decrease their phone bill by a good deal, decrease their internet bill by a good deal because they're at the tier 2 or 3 out of 5. They do things like buy a phone because it's on a discount. Instead of researching that they can get their internet tied in with their phone, what I did, I spent a good deal of research and found out I can best T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon by over $50 a month. They want $75, my internet provider wants $25 for the exact same thing, if not better. Well, for much of the same thing. And then if I had a family, the family plan would be even a greater savings, because if I have multiple phone lines, then. But people just don't do that kind of stuff. And they see a deal on something that says, oh, save $250 on a rebate. But then 4 months to 6, 8 months later, they now are paying an extra $50 to $60 a month on something. And 10 months later, they paid $600 because they saved $250. You saved nothing. You paid $600 when you could have saved $1,000 easily. You could have gone $1,000 to you. Instead, you went $600 to me, and I'm the big telephone companies. So you're $1,600 in the hole, as far as I'm concerned, because as far as math is concerned. Instead of being negative $600, you could be plus $1,000. $1,600 difference. And people are whatever. I just grabbed the number 1,000 and I grabbed the number 600 and you do the math. What would it be? 10 months is $500, so 12 months is $600. Between Verizon, T-Mobile, and the other one. I call these guys and they give me their 2 out of 5 plan when I very explicitly say cheapest plan, cheapest plan, cheapest plan, a 1 out of 5 cheapest plan, not your 2 out of 5. And 25 minutes later of talking on somebody else's phone that was kind enough to let me borrow it, and they had to embarrass me in front of the person who was asking my phone because they gave me the 2 out of 5 plan. And I'm like, yeah, that's going to be in the content I could talk about poverty and what it's like to get a phone. Because that free phone, what free phone? A government phone that gives you almost zero data that's going to run out right away. Oops, probably shouldn't have done that. And the phone itself you wouldn't use because you would just complain about it the whole time. And like 9 out of the 15 different companies that service using the phone plan are screwing you. You have to do research across 17 different companies actually, I think. 1. American Assistance, Feel Safe Wireless, Life Wireless, Tempo, Access Wireless, Assurance Wireless, Stand Up Wireless, Safety Net Wireless, Terra Calm Wireless, TrueConnect, Tag Mobile, Q-Link, Buy Nothing Groups, Nextdoor, Budget Wireless. I counted there was like 17. Maybe I got the number wrong. I had to do that much research because that many different companies are providing the government phone, but there's no like government restrictions over what it has to be instead of just giving you a quality enough phone, a good tier 2, tier 1 out of 5 phone if you qualify for those provisions. I had a phone that was a smartphone. It was so smart it couldn't use any app. I used an old flip Verizon Motorola V325 iPhone when some jackass in Congress told me the reason why I don't have healthcare is because I have a second smartphone replacing the first smartphone I don't first own. You can guess the word I said over my. It sounds like this. Ducking on. Then this jackass in Congress, this thinks it's so funny that we are suffering for no better reason than people just like him, a jackass. There is no reason for Americans to not have health care, but in Congress like him. Evil mothers. If you believe in hell, you know who's going. Guys like that. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, but they damn well should know what they do. They have plenty of experience and expertise, and they can just choose the way out of it, I'm sure, but whatever. Some people's minds just don't work, man. Some people don't have empathy at all and never will. Their brain doesn't allow for empathy. They laugh at human suffering. It is fun for them, and they feel good about it, and they'll never stop. And a good many of them get born to networking that allows them power, and that power allows them positions in politics. Simple as that. Never to blast. The rest of us have to do something. We We can't just be selfish. We have to do something. Not about this necessarily directly, but something that gives other people high quality lives, quality higher than what they would have if we don't do something. Volunteer, 1% of your week is 90 minutes, more than 90 minutes. It could be a drive time to and fro to read to a literacy program for the nearly hour that you would be, and plenty of drive time there and back. You could even choose something extreme like 5 to 10% of your week. It's possible. I did it for years. If I include drive time, it probably goes over that. I did it on the bus, so I know there's no real excuse. The average person is idle in their day for 3 hours, but the way they are idle doesn't suffice to claim that they're relaxing, because they're instead stimulating them and angering themselves. If you relax in a genuine way, and you have gratitude, it's a 15-minute exercise a day. There's like 3 to 5 different things you can do that take no more than 15 minutes a day at the slow pace of it. Won't take you 15 minutes at all. And they will total 15 minutes. They're a grouping of different things. 3 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Not even 15. Anyway, that's the kind of content I'll be making. Content, but it's upbeat. Not like you jackasses. You entitled, ungrateful bastards. You viewer. No one's gonna watch that. It's not effective, it doesn't do anything. And it just feels good to like... But it's not effective, and there's things I could do that's better, and there's a good many people that deal with more of the same than I have that have done better, I'm sure. So, just, people think of the worst, most difficult thing they've had, and they think also the most best of themselves at the same time, and then they think of like the most that they've ever done of a thing that's good, and they put all those 3 categories together, and none of that works. You can just pick the most here, most here, most here, best, 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 and smash it together and call it a personal record, as if call your personal record your standard of who you are all the time. Bullshit. Don't look at that. Anyway, at the 27-minute mark, we got 12 minutes left at most. Probably just about 5, really. I've not been thinking about Wifey. I scared it off. I didn't scare her off. I think it's chapter 2, part 2, chapter 14. Chapter 3. Scare Wifey off. Didn't think of her. I don't know, I'll title that for the next video. Wifey didn't think of her. She ran away on me. No, I scared her off. No, I just didn't think about it. I wasn't using the handhold technique at night where I hold my hand, or in the morning where I hold my own hand. And I say, take my hand, sweetheart. And then I turned off to the other side and imagine just holding somebody. And more recently I've been painting as a South Korean lady, who ancestry is South Korean. She's American, at least she speaks English well enough that we can communicate. I don't like. I'd be happy to have somebody directly from somewhere else, as long as I can communicate at a high enough level, to like the collegiate level, you know, at an equivalent level to my own, equivalent maturity level. Kind of fun. Oh, God, that's intense. Nah, sweetheart, if it's the future and you're watching this, it was all worth it. We made it together. It was worth it. Oh, that mindset, that it's worth it. Whatever I'm going through right now, if there's a better day in front of me, like if I meet my wife, not that the wifey is the goal, but I'm building a home, and I'm building a home inside myself, and not that I can build a home with somebody else. That's amazing. Whatever happens, if we divorce or anything like that, you're better off for the circumstance. Going through it, you're like, no, but I'm better off for this. I mean, there's no other way I can be alive right now. I can dream. You know, I used to dream, but I used to dream escapism. I don't do that so much anymore. I don't dream escapism so much anymore. It's gonna be okay. Or I die. Either way, I die. It either gets better or I die. But either way, I die. So do you! Record that real quick. Content. It either gets better or I die. But either way, I die. And guess what, friendo? So do you! About 5 minutes here. I had to prep up, make sure I'm ready for a call to come through for an appointment. Yeah, I just didn't think about Wifey. I didn't not think about her. I just didn't think about her. I want to open the window, but there's still chainsaw and some stuff. So I don't know how loud it's gonna be. Like I said. Not been thinking about Wifey. I've been watching other people vlog since I watched the I Have No Friends Lady in a Blue Dress, Girl in a Blue Dress video. This CHADMicDUP channel has a good deal of content creators. In fact, if I bring up the YouTubes, and I switch over to the actual YouTube account for this channel, it's gonna be like mainly women. Yeah, this is something else. My look at that. Natalie Cuomo is the person that I follow. She's over here. She was
But let me ask you this.
I'm trying to get it to stop playing actual play.
Before we try the hot tub. You could also not answer it.
Why
What do
is
you
it
think
still
happens when
playing?
you die?
You see me stop it.
I'm so sorry, I just had...
How is it playing if I stopped it? Oh, it's already in the bottom corner if I didn't look there. Anyway, it was Girl in a Blue Dress. Also, thank God there's like some World War II video game killing. Thank God. Because look at this is devastating. All these like functional women talking about what they're going through. And I don't have a face anymore apparently. And I can't take that. Natalie Cuomo was populated like on a Facebook, one of the few times I was on a Facebook video, and I'm like, oh, a comic. I should follow them. And they've been pushing me forward. They've actually responded to me in Twitter. Said I had a question about how do you get like over your nerves, or how do you get the first steps forward, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing the other, and I'm putting myself out there, but like I can't see the vibe sometimes. And she just said, just remember you're doing it for other people to make them laugh. And at first I was like, that's good advice, but it's a general advice or like a different topic, but I kind of reflected on it a bit more over time. I'm like, yeah, I guess that would help you find the vibe, that it's not a big deal for you, you're doing it for other people. And I'll help you find your vibe. The question I posed was like, how do you find the humor vibe? Because when I'm in private, I can come up with this stuff at a burst of energy, and then I can work on it over time, but that's private. How do you like, when some other people are there, when you know you're recording it, how do you do that then? She's just like, she replied to me on Twitter. That was cool. She seems prolific. I'm glad that she's the one that populated, because she has like Twitch going, live streams, and YouTube going, and a podcast going on YouTube, and like a whole set that I watched on YouTube, and like TikTok's going, all this kind of Instagram. I'm assuming she's on TikTok. I don't know. I don't have CHADMicDUP on TikTok. I haven't used that much yet. So anyway, we're coming up at 33 minutes, 55. After the hour, about 5 minutes I have left, since I gotta be somewhere, so I'll close out in the next 2.5 minutes or so. Thank you for being here, if you're here, and if you're here, honestly, why? Like, let me know. Interact with the media, heart it, like it, dislike it, thumbs up it, thumbs down it, up arrow it to the side, or diagonal southwest, whatever cardinal direction is your favorite. I like north for up, but let me know why. Type out something. You can do a web search and do a random word generator to create a whole new account, so that way it's not personal. You can be like, look, man, I'm the water guy, and honestly, I was let down today. You didn't have the mug, you had the cup. Wifey, if you're watching this, that's amazing. Kids, Daddy loves you. Wifey, Daddy loves you. I don't know how I feel about that, especially juxtaposed with the kids. I didn't feel too awkward. Anyway, we're gonna call it to a close. Harris, hello, thank you, my guy. Stream beats, so that you can actually be content locked by a content creator. It's gonna say, yeah, stream it, it's fine, instead of taking it away from you. Stream beats by Harris Heller. This one is lights. Sorry I didn't think about you so much, Wifey. Wish I did. But you know what? I'm gonna come back at it. strong knowing that I lost something. With gratitude in my heart and cold steel reserve of my gorgeous blue eyes. He's ruggedly handsome, good life. Anyway, positive things, good things. Tomorrow's video should be an hour, knocked out a bit longer, or a bit earlier. CHADMicDUP.